Hello, everyone. This is Cathatet, and welcome to Stranded Deep. This game, a little bit of history for me. Back in the winter of 2020, I was experiencing a gaming rut, what they like to be referred to as, where you just get that feeling where you just don't feel like anything you can play, you'd want to play, and it's just you almost feel like the concept of gaming is over for you. Like, to the point where I don't think I can ever enjoy games ever again kind of feeling. Throughout the time period, because it's the winter 2020. We dealt with COVID at that point for nearly a year at that point. So a lot of things were shaken up, which for me was my love for gaming. Well, one of the things that I encountered going through various events of doom scrolling and shit like that, I ended up finding this YouTube video. I could not find it again to save my life, by the way. I've been asked a few times when I've been telling this story. But they had suggestions and things to do when you're dealing with a gaming rut. One of the suggestions, the one that's kind of like struck a chord with me, was play something that under normal circumstances, it'd be a game like you go through, you're scrolling through your life and you're like, I have nothing to play. And you've collected a whole bunch of games. Maybe you got them because they're on sale, maybe because you thought it would be interesting, but when you bought it, you played it for like 5 minutes and you're like, I hate this game. Or maybe it's just something like you collected for free 2 years ago on like Epic Games or something. So you go through those games that you never really gave a second chance to, like you're passing it through, and pick one and play it. Instead of something, change up what you've been playing before. For me, that was mainly games like you had your Mass Effect, Skyrim, like Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, Deus Ex, kind of games. The closest I ever got to the survival genre was using mods for Skyrim. And if anyone's ever played a survival mode Skyrim, they know that that is nothing like actual survival games. If anything, it'd be, if you had to compare it to a survival game, it'd be like Subnautica or something like that. It's relatively less about survival and more about just adding survival elements into it. So this is the game that came up for free on the Epic Game Store back then. This would have been during like the Christmas time where they give away games for free every day instead of once a week. So I saw this and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. What the hell? I'll try it. So I downloaded it, played it. After trying to figure it out, I ended up spending roughly, over the course of 6 months, about 300 hours on this game before I started moving on to other survival genre games like The Long Dark, The Forest, Green Hell, The Subsistence. That's also when I picked up The Infected for the first time, but I couldn't stand it back then. I just didn't understand it back then. I also picked up a bunch of other random games at that point and played them. Some I played more a lot, some I barely played. Like I tried to play Escape the Pacific because it was just like, it seemed like it was going to be just like this. So that, I don't know. I was chasing a game that was exactly like this game. And because I was doing that, I was looking for the wrong thing. I was trying to find just the experience of the new survivalness. I was just at that point trying to get into everything. So, back when I played it, it was version like 0.76. It was still in early access. And I played it until it was like version 9.9. I think it was about the time I stopped playing it. Let me see. What am I thinking here? I reloaded and replayed it for a short while after its 1.0 release. There was a bug that was causing like the in-game, like there's like fruits and like potatoes and stuff, like you can find like wild plants. They would spawn in and they would go rotten before they being picked. And I was like, okay, I can't play it with that, because if you want to have a food source, you want to be able to not have things rot on you. So I didn't play it more than like maybe like 10 days of in-game, 10 days. And I haven't played it since. So I'm gonna play it now though. I haven't played it. Actually, it's been, I would say, nearly 3 years since I played this. I did post a couple things on my Reddit page from way back in the day when I was playing this game on the regular. When I did like my 100-day achievement, and like I did a base tour, and like I did a specific one for my house that I built. It was actually, out of all my posts I've ever made on Reddit, it was probably my highest liked post. So, probably in the top 10. Now that I've rambled on for nearly 8 minutes, I'm going to get started. I'm going to do the existing world. I've already preloaded it in single player mode, number of difficulty, more wildlife, male, starting crate. I'll turn it on. You only get the starting crate with if you've beaten the game. You only have this option. Like if you never beat the game, like completed the game to the end, and you got the ending cutscene, and then if you start a new game, you get this thing, which is mostly useless. But let's go ahead and get started. When it comes to survival games, Stranded is actually kind of simplistic in its own way. Nice ride, nice ride. Oh gosh. And of course, it would not be a survival game if you didn't have some sort of crash. Ow. Alright, we gotta swim to safety. I don't know where the pilot ever went. He disappeared. This game in this current version is pretty much done. And I will say I do have a couple of custom maps installed, but I make it as a rule that I don't build on them. All right, we start. Oh, nice. Hi, Sharky. All right, let's look and see what's going on with this land. Oh, okay. All right, we're starting with crates on there. Come on. I'm clicking and holding it with my right mouse button. All right, there we go. Pick up the rocks. Let's pick up some resources. Rocks. There we go. Press tab to open the inventory, and then now we press C, and we can create a stone tool, which I'm going to put in my hand. Press right mouse button to pin. Okay, I like that. Refined knife. And craft a refined knife, but first we are going to collect as many of these as possible. Because when you make your tools and you turn this refined knife into something, it gains, it restores its durability essentially. 3, 4. Okay. Did I miscount by 1? Alright. Okay, rocks. What the hell? I want it! What the hell? Okay. Interesting little bug there. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be sneaking in here. Now, unlike the infected, now my last series I just finished, or pretty much finished. This game doesn't have much for resources respawning. The only thing that does respawn are these things. And then like the fish in the water and stuff like that, they'll spawn again after a few days. There's our cloth. Every starting island should have 2 cloth on it. Alright. Now we should be able to get the another stick. Oh yeah, there's more of these things in here. Sweet, in the middle part of the island here. There should be one more. There it is. I was talking about the fruits rotting. Like right now, it would have a timer going that if I picked it and held it in my inventory, it would eventually spoil. But what would happen is that even before I picked it, it would start spoiling. I only picked up, there's the 6th one. Alright, now I gotta see if I missed any. Right here, there's one. Hello? Anything else on the shores? Oh, there's a stick that I missed. Oh, looks like there's a couple of wrecks right there. Oh, we got a rock right here I missed. There's, yeah, that one. Oh, we got a decent amount here. That's nice. Let's see here. What about over here? Okay, nothing there. Oh, we got a couple of rocks here. There's one right here. And there's another one right there. Okay, I think that... Oh, that was that glitched one. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Let's see here. Right here is good enough place as any. Let's see here. Craft a refined knife. Let's see here. I want to store some stuff, so we will build a rock pile. I'll do it right there. Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see here. A refined knife just needs a rope. So if I press and hold my C button, you can get like some quick options here. And now I got my knife. Hold F to see my survival watch, which I am almost out of. Shade is very annoying in this game. There we go. Now we can see our different crafting options: hunting, cooking, harvesting, physical, and crafting. Oh yeah, the starting crates. One has sunscreen, a flashlight, and machete, which I'm going to use right now. And then we have like a carbon spear gun with some forced arrows and a rubber ducky. All right, for the moment, I'm going to empty my inventory a bit. Okay, I got killed crab, but I'm gonna create a... Oh, well, I needed that. Spear. Stabby! Stabby! There we go. Let's kill some crabs. Okay. You don't have to have it in your hand, but... maybe you have to have it in your inventory.
Disgusting.
Oh, gross and disgusting. Let's see here. Alright, I didn't want to destroy my pile. I'm gonna get my, let's see here. Fire, I'll put it right here. And drop that yummy sand. Yummy. Grab my kindling. Let's alternate back and forth. Left and right mouse buttons. And I'll drop that again. Alright, pick up a coconut. Okay. Face the tree, hold space, and you can climb it. Now you don't want to hit the space button again because you'll fall and break your leg, and that's not fun. Alright, we're gonna drop one. Grab our knife. Attack it. Grab it. And we'll drink some coconut juice. And leave that open for the moment. Alright, let's drop the knife. Alright, let's grab a rope and I'll make an axe. I gotta cut down a palm tree. It's getting close to the end of the day. I can see how late it's getting. Timber! Bam! Get out of my way. Gotta keep chopping these until they break apart. Alright. Now I need craft a shelter. I need 3 sticks and 1 rope, which nice little shelter. And now our next thing is water still, which I'll need 3 rocks. I'm gonna need 2 ropes altogether. Come on. Okay, coconut flask. We gotta go into consumables here. And it's one you don't mess with a coconut, and then 1 rope. We're gonna want to drink from that because once we use it, it's basically a free water. I need 1 cloth, which I put in one of these, and then 3 rocks. Yeah, over here. 2, 3. And now I will need water still. There we go. And it's nighttime, so we kind of have to. We'll save. We're going to sleep. Because I don't have a way to light up my base, so it's hard to see in the dark. I'll go ahead and eat that. Yeah, because in the crates we have a flashlight. But the problem is if I drop it, it turns off. But it's almost done, so. Now, the time that shows up, because it's now 5:49, dawn hits at 6 o'clock. This is not a tree you can destroy, but this one I can. Now, if you want to get the coconut without knocking the tree down, it will drop. So for the moment, we gotta get... Since we're not gonna be staying on this island, we'll get all these collected. Come on. There we go. There we go. Another one of these trees. Oh. I'm out of space. Just a moment. Gotta love being sick. Lovely, lovely mess. And it doesn't wait for anything. Come on. There we go. Now, I normally use the fiber sleeves, but right now we are kind of strapped for needing more fiber sleeves, so... There we go. I will make a leaf pile right there. I'll put the rest in there. Nope. Okay. Now what time is it? 8:22. All right, I'm gonna go around and see if there's any more logs to cut. Not cut, but these things. Yeah, unlike the infected where sticks just randomly show up out of nowhere, these things do not respawn. I wonder if I can get it now. Nope. Alright, let's see here. I got one spear. Let's see, I'm gonna probably need 12. Oh, I'll need 11 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 9 now, so 10, 11. So I should have, yeah, 3 stacks. Okay. Now that it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to save really quick, like. All right, let's go with these wrecks. There's never anything down below here, but right here, ooh. Oh. I hear the sound of a shark. Where are you? You're around. Grab that. No plank. Nothing in that one. Ooh. Nothing there. Right, where are you at? Ooh, barrels. Another chest. Oh, there you are. Stabby! Hey, get over here. Come back here, Sharky. I want to play. Oh. Come on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, some bitch. Ha ha ha. There we go. I got my first shark. Woohoo. Woohoo. I lost a couple of... Oh, shit. Let's avoid those purple things. Got my first shark. We'll just put that right here on the rocks for now, if it'll let me. Hey, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's put these over here for now. All right, I got those. That's junk. Ooh, a lantern and some junk. There we go. Let's get like a junk pile made over here. Let's put it right here. There we go. You lost 3 spears. There we go. Okay, I finished that one. Let's go over to this one. Oh, wait a minute. Have I already been? No, I haven't, because I opened this door. Oh, I got 2 sets of tires. Sweet. I can get 2 barrels. Oh, not so lucky. So I have 2 sets of tires and 1 barrel. So I got, because each tire, you need 2 tires per base. Let me see here. Some crafting. Vehicles. Yeah, tire base, you only use 2 tires. So having 2 sets of tires means you have 3 bases. And then I have the... Okay. I have enough for my starting barrel. It's freaking awesome. Is that clay? Yes, it is. I don't need clay right now, so... I can't do anything with clay at the moment. Okay, got one right there. Now, those little ones like that, you don't have to worry about. Oh, yacht. You got those little fish right there. Those ones that are right there will poison you if you touch them. was fucking worthless. Come on. Oh, this was like the worst freaking yacht ever. Ow. Asshole. Got hit by a shark. You want to play? I'll play. You want to play tag? I missed that one. Where'd you go? You can tell the water's starting to get murky. Okay, where you at? Alright, come on, shark. You know you want to. Okay, I got shark number 2. Well, you know how to cheese them. Getting these sharks is actually kind of easy. Once you know how to cheese it like that, or you could, because they won't touch you to get most of the time if you get too close to an edge like that. Or you can join your buddy. What one shark say to the other? They shouldn't have messed with me. That's what they said. There you go. It's because I had the way they are angled. The tails are moving. Oh, this is a whole bunch of useless junk. Okay, the only thing that's... That's the only thing that's useful. Now, I know there's a way to drop it from here. I just don't remember how to do it. This set up. Let's see here. I need 4 sticks. Okay, grab the kindling. Drop that. I'm also going to drop my knife. I lost one of the spears. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to find that one again. Got one thing of leather. Okay. I'm going to put my spears in here for now. And these food things. Emergency ration foods. There we go. While we're waiting for a little bit, we're going to chop down some more trees. And you'll see very shortly why the lantern is like the best item in the world. Because the layout, the flashlights, like these things that I can't find now. I can't find it all, but to save my life. But like the things like the flashlights, like I was able to drop it. But it didn't light up, but these things will stay lit up. There we go. Cooked meats. I'm going to go ahead and extinguish this fire. I'm going to save. I'm going to sleep one more time. Yeah, it's almost daylight already. We'll go ahead and eat. Put these in here. I'm going to finish chopping down the rest of the trees. By the time I'm done, I'm pretty much sure I'm going to need all the sticks. And if I don't, I'm going to need the logs eventually. So I'll be able to come back here and grab the logs. Wood log pile. No. Okay. This looks so weird doing it this way, but this is going to launch in a random direction. Yeah, because you can't chop these things down. I think that this is the last tree. That is. I only have one minor rock. I just noticed that. That's this one right here. Which I need a pickaxe for, which I need leather strips for. Okay. Wood block pile. There we go. Let's see what our stats are. We need 3 things of water. And 2 things of food. Obviously needs more small crabs. I could cut up the sharks, but I don't want to waste that meat this early in the game. I don't have my... Okay.
Oh, it's disgusting.
We're gonna need at least 2 crabs. It's 9 o'clock. Hey. Now, is there anything here? Nope, there's not. Okay. Got to that. Was that one of the ships I did already? Yeah. Yeah, because that's where I killed the sharks. Okay. Now, let's see here. That was the yacht, I think. Yeah, that was the yacht. There was another one right next to it. Oh, we got... Yeah, that's not going to have anything. Yeah, nope. One of those damn things. Oh, there's one hiding. Okay, got one right there. Want to play? I'll play. You got stuck. Oh, no, you didn't get stuck. Where you at? Okay. Let me out. Oh, snake. Ha ha ha. I got a third shark. Ha ha ha. Alright. I should be okay now because, there shouldn't be any more sharks in the water. I think there's no more than usually 2 or 3, usually, so I should be safe under the water now. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, 3. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah, I did not expect a 4th shark. Rah. You can join your buddies. Really? You're gonna be that much of a pain in the ass? There you go. Alright, these are the ones I have to sort. Okay. Where's that other one? Oh yeah, I gotta do, these things respawned. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's little fruits on here, but if I wanted to plant them to make my own yucca trees, so, but I'm not at that point yet, so, there's my glitchy one still. Okay, I thought I saw one right in the corner there. There we go. Okay, come on. Okay. Wait, I never saw that one there before, I don't think. There's that glitch one. Okay. Was there any more in the middle area here that I missed? Not so much. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Let's empty my hands. Useless. Useless, mostly useless. 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 Definitely useless. Another lantern. Okay, my junk pile's over this way. Alright, okay. There we go. I got one right there, one right there. I'm gonna grab that shark before I forget. I can't remember where it is in the night dark. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Okay. It's just on the opposite side of the island. You can catch these birds. It's just they're a pain in the ass. There's also like a bird snare thing you can build. All right. Nope. I have you with your buddies. There we go. All right, let's empty these out. Ooh, we got this leather now. Ooh. I have a cloth in this one. There it is. There we go. I need 3 waters. And yeah, give me a crab. Yeah. Let's see here. Get these cut up. What the hell? Come on. There we go. All right, there we go. Pretty much the only thing I have left to do, it would be to get a wrap built, which reminds me, consumables. I still need level 4 crafting. How close am I? Oh, I'm only... Oh, I'm going to need one of these crude hammers. Alright, let's go burn out the fire and cook the food, but I'm going to save and sleep so I can get the night to morning. Cooked. Cooked. Alright, I need 2 waters. There we go. Now I'm going to need 4 sticks. Alright, so it's going to be, because that would be, that one's north. So that's the island I'm going to want to look at next. If I'm right, it's not, this is not a mod island, it's one of the basic islands. But I gotta basically look at that one and see if that's the one I want to build at or not. Like, it's gonna all depend on the terrain, really. If it's more, if it's kind of like flat like this, it'll be easy to work with. Alright, there we go. That can go in one like in here. Alright, what the hell? Okay. Empty out. Okay, where did I put my axe at now? There it is. Okay. Wood foundation. Tutorial complete. There we go. All right. Hey. Save really quick, like. I need to get myself up to crafting 4. I can do that by making as many of these as possible. Might help. I'm going to need them anyway. Damn. Okay. Okay, got 2 of those. Let's see here. Can I make a pickaxe yet? Refined pick. 1 stick, 2 of the stone thingies. Okay, and now I need a stick. Refined pick. I only got 1, but each one of these you'll get 6 off of. All right, 6 rocks. There we go. And I will put this tool away. I'm not going to do any more mining right now. What else? How close am I? I'm a little over halfway. Shit. Alright, I got the plants. Maybe making these things will get me up to level 4. I keep on wanting to get that. Okay, let's see, I can make 1 aloe and 2 poison resist things. So there was rope. Okay, okay, I'm gonna make these ones first. Let's see here, craft. Make an aloe salve. Antidote. How close am I? Ooh, 1 more. Damn. I wonder. Nope, I don't have any more rope. Okay. It seems like a waste of water. But... oh, come on. I'm like so close. I wonder. Is it, which one has the... I put it over here. Yes, it did. What if I made another foundation? Nope. Like almost there. Damn it. Sorry, Storm. Shit. There we go. All right. Now that I can finally make just enough rope for it. So once the storm subsides, I'll be able to make my raft finally. In this game, there's no real need for, like, being in the weather does nothing other than make it more difficult to navigate in the seas out there while you're trying to sail. Rocks do I have? That's sweet, I have at least. Really cannot do much of anything. So, while we're waiting, I figured, what the hell, so I finished up, pretty much finished off, my infected playlist. I got, like, one episode left that I'm in the process of making. I also did the episode where I did, like, a blind playthrough of, Planet Crafter, which, if it's not already posted, it will be soon. I'm going to probably do at least some more episodes of those. I'm just finding it a little different to get used to, considering it's a game that I've never played before, so it's completely me fumbling in the dark. Unlike this game, or like Infected, where I've played multiple hundreds of hours. Other games that I was looking into was like Stranded Alien Dawn. I had like a modded Subnautica thought. one with my. Well, other than that, I am just basically trying to find other things to play at the moment that I want to put on or at least a season of playthroughs. I have a few other games that I'm kind of like throwing darts on a dartboard, kind of thinking if I would want to play these ones or not. Those would be out there. I'll probably go back to Star Rupture relatively soon. I did do like a first look on that. But when I was trying to play again, I started having problems. It's already late in the day. When the water's this late in the day, the water's gonna be murky. Like I can't even see if there's like those things are in the water. Can't even tell. So I'm actually have to wait until the next day before I can start making this raft, which sucks. So I'm probably going to leave this episode now that I'm thinking that it's that late in the day. I didn't realize the storm was going to take that long. I'm going to leave the episode here. And it'll be the next morning for episode 2. And we'll start working on putting together the raft and sailing out of here. I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Do the things that that everyone asked to do if you liked what you saw, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.